Hi there, Linda here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome back to my TikTok page. So in this video, I'm going to show you how I made this bob wig, which I'm currently wearing. So I'm going to use this 22-inch canvas head and using this DIY wig cap. It's a mesh dome cap. I'm going to put this wig cap on the mannequin head, and next I'm going to reach out for my closure and start placing the closure on the wig cap. You can see the closure I'm using is quite long because I'm trying to achieve a 14-inch bob wig, and the closure I chose to use was I think it's a 16-inch closure 2 by 4. I didn't have a shorter closure, but the thing with making bob wigs is it's more advisable for you to use a longer closure because the closure is going to be placed on the up part. Let's say you went to use a 10-inch closure to match with a 14-inch length of hair. The closure is going to be hanging on top, so I always advise and recommend use a longer closure, buy a longer closure. So right now I want to thread my needle. I just doubled the thread and I'm putting the thread through the needle, and I'm going to tie the ends and clip away the hair on the closure area while I start sewing around the closure area. Take note, I already used a T-pin to secure the closure on the four corners. So right now I want to start sewing around the closure, and I started from one side and I'm going to sew from that side till I get to the end of the other side, and I'm sewing it very closely so that the closure is tight and secure. Next, after I've completely secured the closure on the wig cap, take note, we are only sewing the closure on the wig cap. You're not going to sew on the mannequin head. Try to pick only the fabric of the wig cap when you're sewing. So next, I'm going to start marking out the area where I'm going to sew down the weft, and I do it in such a way that when I get to one end, I sort of turn it around to the other side. So I'm going to do this until I get to the very top of this wig cap where it meets the closure area. Then next, after outlining the area, I'm going to show you the bundles which I'm using. You can see this is a super double drawn hair and it's full, thick and blunt at the ends. Most times people see hair that is full and thick and blunt at the end and assume that when they sew the hair on the wig cap that the hair is going to be remain blunt as it was in the bundles, and that is very false. As you move along sewing that hair on the wig cap, you're going to notice that when you're done sewing the hair, the wefts all over the lines that are on the wig cap, the hair becomes uneven. It's no longer a blunt cut after you've sewed it down. This is one thing that people always make that mistake, thinking that when you sew the blunt cut on the wig cap, it's going to be blunt. You can see after I sewed it around, the ends are now uneven. So for you to achieve that even look at the end, you need to reach out for your clipper or your scissors. I like to use a clipper because I feel like using a clipper is easier. I'll use my clipper and start cutting the ends of the hair from one side to the other side. Take note, the first cut I'm doing may not be perfect. I haven't styled this hair. I'm just going in to just clean out the end before I start styling the hair. And I'm using my Moroccan argan oil serum. I applied a bit to my palm, massage it in, and I'm going to rub it all over the hair. Then next, spray my heat protectant spray and start straightening this hair because I want to ensure that the hair is as sleek and straight as it should be before I do the final cut, so that when I do the final cut, I'm sure that the hair is really straight, and when I cut it to be a complete bob cut, then it's not going to be uneven in any area. So take your time and style your hair well from the top part to the end. You can even section it, like cut out the up part off and start working in small sections to ensure that you straighten the hair really well. But I'm just showing you a faster video. So this is the hair now after I've completely straightened it. Next thing I want to do right now is use my scissors and clean out the bulb to ensure that the bulb is clean. So even if you buy a bundles and the bundles were blunt cut as it were when you bought it, you would have to still cut the bundles after you've made it into a wig to achieve that same blunt cut. So This is the reality of it. This is how you achieve a blunt cut wig. You have to cut the hair on the wig after you've sewed it down. Because the hair is blunt cut doesn't mean when you sew it on your wig it automatically remains the same blunt cut. It has to be cut down. So this is the finished look. I still have to go back in and style it again because I'm still seeing some flyaway hairs. I need to style this wig a little bit more. And yes, I went back in and with my hot hair straightener, which is the Cloud9 hair straightener, and I flattened the hair a bit more and bobbed it on the ends. And I'm just going in with my clipper now to cut out any of the excesses. And this is the finished look. I cut out the hair on the closure area, and this is what the wig looks like right now. Bob wig completed. If you got value from this video, please make sure you smash the like button, share with your friend, and please follow me, subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.